Good day, Mr. Dahmen. You are president of the METEC Campus Newcastle exhibitors round. So, just in brief, what's your personal impression on this year trade fair and this year's show? What is the typical thing or the biggest trend, and also what's your resume?
I mean, first of all, for the whole exhibition, for all four themes, the most important fact was that everybody's in a good mood. So all the meetings and discussions we had, the glass is always half full. So we had positive talks in all areas. And I mean, the weather, of course, was also contributing that we had very nice, general mood, but also the innovation situation. I mean, also the investment situation is bringing really a boost to the industry, and we look forward for good years to come in regard to decarbonization, which is the main topic, of course, of this exhibition this year. And it has to be said that also decarbonization only comes along with digitalization. So this is the two things which are the main focus of this exhibition.
These two things together will make the success.
That will bring the required change in regard to the reduction of the CO2 emission and the enhancement of the performance of the existing facilities and production units. Yes.
This is the basic, so to say, for the green transformation. And you are as SMS also in this shift of transformation, like it's an, so to say, green transformation, but also digital transformation. We both
it is together. First of all a transformation of the industry, because that is also the mission which we have set for ourselves, turning metals green. It's not only steel, but it's metals, because we are also in recycling for electronic scrap, for battery recycling, for anything like cradle to explore raw material back into the production process from anything what is end of life. But first of all, the transformation process is in regard to the decarbonization, the reduction of CO2 emission, which is imminent in the current steel production. And this has to be eliminated. And that is where we have solutions for. We have two references, which are well known in the market, I think, which we also had on display here, where we have presentations. One on the green field is H2 Green Steel in Sweden, which is a 100% CO2-free steel production facility to be built new in the northern part of Sweden in Boden. And the other one is a brownfield, which is Thyssen, where a well-known, worldwide known, reputed steel producer in the neighborhood here, which has to transform its production from CO2 contained blast furnace route to the direct reduction process. And we are building the first such facility of 2.5 million tons for Thyssen, which will then be based on hydrogen feed in Duisburg.
So we can say we did our work on the technological way, but as the politics done their work, I have the feeling all over the booth and the halls, there's a little disappointment. Is this your opinion too?
I mean, first of all, it's a transformation of an industry. It's a big challenge, and it's new for everybody. It's new for us as a supplier. It's new for the producers and new for the politicians. And the politicians, of course, are setting targets which are very ambitious and to a large extent are sharper and more restrict than the technologies already being available can fulfill. So, yes, we have time in Europe until 2050, 250. In order to get CO2 free. It is a pity that in Europe everybody is only going for really, because of the legal requirements, to zero CO2 emission, which is costly and which really needs to rebuild existing production facilities. While outside of Europe, we also have a technical solution to reduce CO2 emission on existing blast furnaces up to 50-60%, but still there remains a certain portion, and this is not in the interest of the current target and the rules of the game set by Brussels.